This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center. What's your story? How did you get into the contact center space? We always have this joke that people go, hey, I woke up one morning and my career aspirations were, let's work in the contact center space. That's not always the case. So we always want to find out what got you here. You know, what's your background? Where did you start? And then what pulled you in and kept you here?
Sure. Okay. Well, I have graduate degrees in law and business, and I actually started out in finance, banking, investment banking in the U.S. and the U.K., and then management consulting with the Bain Group over in Italy. I'm actually dual national, both American and Italian, which gives me quite a bit of flexibility, actually, as well as opportunities to consume really good food and wine. So it's a good background to have. And I was also a CFO and COO. And really, Christian, all of these experiences showed me the importance of customer service in different contexts. And while I was in Italy, a friend got me interested in contact centers, an area that I didn't know anything about at the time. This was back in the 90s, and I just found it fascinating. And that led me to meet Dr. John Anton and Professor Richard Feinberg of Purdue University. And they started the first benchmarking of call centers back in 1995, and I loved the analytical component of what they were doing. So I joined the effort. We now have a ton of data, a ton of experience helping contact center managers take their metrics and interpret what they need to do to become more competitive, both in terms of costs and in terms of quality, to become truly excellent in their industry. So it kind of brought together the finance background, the analytical background that came from the consulting, and also I wanted to do something entrepreneurial. I'd worked for a lot of large companies, and this was a great opportunity to do something new and entrepreneurial, and it's been a lot of fun.
Well, that's great. And I think when you talk about being able to measure things, that helps you manage the business, and you go back to the data, right? Which is really important. But you really have a big focus on training. I'd love to know more about, from your perspective, what made you choose that training was something critical, one of those pillars for the business, and how did you approach that specifically, and what is it that you do and offer in the training space?
Okay, no, that's a great question, Christian, and wow, yeah, training is really so important. One of the things we discovered when comparing the benchmarking results of top centers against average or lower quartile centers is the quality and quantity of the training that they have, actually. People would say to us, okay, now you've benchmarked us, you've shown us where we really stink, what should we do about it? And so many times it came back to training. So we ended up developing curricula that became the College of Call Center Excellence. And we provide curricula that are really super rich in best practices for all levels of contact center professional. And our manager training has been going strong for over 2 decades. We've added courses for workforce management, quality assurance, coaching, supervisors, and agents. And, all of these are important professional levels inside the contact center. People should be trained as contact center professionals, as customer service professionals. That's our belief, and that's what comes through in the training that we do. And, all of those courses can either be taught in person, live online, or on demand. And actually, we finished up the last on-demand course just before the pandemic hit, Christian.
Of course.
So, boy, the timing on that was really good, and they become super popular. You also asked about our approach. Well, we leverage really this long experience in contact centers and training, and we funnel the great content we've learned into the curricula. And in terms of development and delivery best practices. And naturally, the courses address themes that are common across all contact centers. But we can help managers develop specialized curricula for their specific centers if we're asked to do so. So we really love teaching. The Purdue University origins of our group really have stuck with us. And we've actually started many of our best relationships with companies who have started off by using our courses. So, in fact, if anyone listening to this program is interested in trying out one of our courses, they can come to our website, input the promo code Nobel20, and we'll give them a 20% discount on the courses, valid through the end of 2021. So happy to make that available, Christian, if that's okay with you.